Chapter 33. That night, I stayed up late working on my article about the Chinese football players and their heroic struggle. For a striker and captain Su Wen, it wasn't easy getting to the World Cup. At the young age of 10, she moved away from home to attend a sports school. And for goalie Gao Hong, the first time she touched a football was when she was an 18-year-old factory worker. Women's football wasn't as prevalent or even approved of in Chinese culture in those days. As Su pointed out, girls were traditionally expected to be shy and steady. This year's World Cup proves to a country that once did not think women were good enough that girls can do anything. Indeed, if the Chinese team wins, it would be a milestone for not just China but all of womankind. And this Chinese American reporter is thrilled to be cheering for Team China. My eyes watered as I thought back to all the times my Lao Lao offered my cousin Shen more shrimp just because he's a boy, or the way my Nai Nai commented that I shouldn't be so loud because I was a girl. I thought about Lupe, who, despite being the most brilliant mathematician on the team, still had to put up with the ridiculous tennis jokes from the boys. They were pesky, pebbly little comments, and we ignored them all the time. But over the years, the pebbles became boulders. It must have been so hard for the Chinese women to play with so many boulders in their path. But every time the Chinese women scored, a little piece of the rock chipped away. I smiled, holding my article to my chest. I wanted the players to read it. I'd have to send it to them. What had started out as a way to improve my PE grade had become so much more. Mr. Antwell was right. 1,000 words was so much richer than a picture. And football was so much more than just kicking a ball around. I was glad he pushed me not to give up. I put my article in my backpack. Changing into my pajamas, I reached for one more diary entry from Michael Yao and got into bed. Dear Diary, now that I'm a junior, I'm starting to think about college. I really want to pursue music and go to Berklee College of Music. According to my band teacher, Berklee's the best for trumpet. Mr. B says I have potential because I have good ear. Ha! All I have to do is close my eyes, picture some racist customers, and boom, instant hot air. In all seriousness, I'd like to go to Berklee so I can learn from the best. I want to play on the streets of Boston and study abroad in Valencia, Spain. I want to go to Berklee so I can be me. When I told Dad I was thinking about Berklee, he got all excited. He thought I meant UC Berkeley, as in the Bay Area. He said that great UCs are cheap and I can come down on weekends to help him and Mom with their restaurant. I told him that's exactly what I'm not doing. It's why I'm choosing Berkeley in Boston, so I can be far, far away. I have no intention of helping with the family business. Dad didn't take that so well. He threatened to cut me off and not pay a cent for my school. Music is not a real profession, he says. There are too many players, and I'll just end up a homeless person begging for a penny in a hat. I don't care what he says. I'm getting out of here, even if it kills me. Michael Yao. P.S. What if that's right? What if I go all the way to Boston and find out I don't have what it takes to be in the big leagues? Whoa. I jumped out of bed and went to the phone, tempted to call Mr. Yao. I wanted to know what college he actually went to, but it was already 10. I got back in bed and decided that I asked him tomorrow. Even if it was scary, and even if he didn't want to talk about it, I'd dig and dig because I, Nia Tang, am a journalist. I proved it today at the hotel, and I wouldn't give up until I got an answer out of the grown-up Michael Yao. I closed my eyes and wished with all my might that Mr. Yao went to Boston.